again. I'm Krista Whitfield.
And I'm Cecilia Tran.
Thanks for tuning in to Food for Thought, Nutrition for Your Noggin. So far in this series, we've made recipes that featured omega-3s and zinc. In our video on zinc, we showed you how to make a savory snack, roasted chickpeas. But don't fret, you chocoholics, we didn't forget about you. In this video, we'll be making vegan fudge bites as we talk about magnesium. Now before you turn off this video, I know what you're thinking. Vegan fudge, gross. I just ask that you give me a chance and chew before you say ew. I'll bet that when you taste this recipe, you're gonna pinch yourself to make sure you're not dreaming. All right, let's jump into it.
You only love one thing about this recipe, you'll love how easy it is. But can I assure you, that won't be the only thing you like about it. So in this recipe, we've got walnuts, cashews, dates, just a little bit of salt, and some cacao powder. So first you should know that the walnuts and the cashews have been soaking for about 5 minutes just to make them soft and give it a little bit of moisture so it's easier to blend. And then the dates have been soaking for about 10 minutes and drained. So we've already got all of that done. And this is how easy it is. You're just gonna toss your walnuts in there, boom. And then your cashews, like that. Add your dates. I know, this is really hard, right? That salt, boop, boop, boop. And boom, that cacao powder. And that's it. Just add it to the food processor and we're gonna blend this up. But before we start blending, let's talk about how amazingly healthy this sweet treat is. Krista.
The cashews and cacao powder are great sources of magnesium. If you guys are used to using cocoa powder, you may want to consider using cacao powder if you want to get the most bang for your buck in terms of nutrition. Cacao powder is made by cold pressing unroasted cocoa beans. This process keeps the enzymes in the cocoa and removes the fat that would be used for cacao butter. Cocoa powder looks the same as cacao powder, but cocoa powder has been roasted at high temperatures, which changes the molecular structure of the cocoa bean, reducing the enzyme content and lowering the overall nutritional value. Cacao powder is known to have a higher antioxidant content than cocoa, specifically high in a potent antioxidant called resveratrol, which is known for its ability to cross your blood-brain barrier and protect your central nervous system.
Oh, Krista, I want to share another fun fact about cacao powder while we're talking about the central nervous system. It contains phenylethylamine, which acts as a central nervous system stimulant. And studies have shown that people with ADHD actually have low urine phenylethylamine compared to controls. And phenylethylamine is involved in the process of the release of dopamine and norepinephrine, those neurotransmitters that we've already talked about.
Wow, the science behind food is so fascinating. Now, back to the nutrient that we're emphasizing in this recipe. You're all wondering what magnesium is good for. Well, magnesium is essential for dopamine, which is a neurotransmitter involved in reward-motivated behavior. If you guys remember back to the omega-3 series, we talked about how neurotransmitter activity is impaired in people with ADHD. Dopamine also affects your learning processes and how you retain information, so don't deprive yourself of this nutrient that wants to help your mood and your memory. All right, let's blend this up.
Yeah.
Now that they are blended up, we can form them into bite-sized balls and eat them now, or we can refrigerate them for a couple of hours if we want them to be cold instead of room temperature.
Oh, Krista, I just thought of something else. Those cashews and cacao powder also have another nutrient that helps your noggin, my friend zinc. And the cacao powder also contains iron and calcium, a dynamic duo that work together with increasing the absorption of iron. This snack just keeps getting better and better. And if you wanted to add another one of the nutrients that we already talked about, you can add some chia seeds so you can get some omega-3s. All right, let's try these out. Cheers!
Cheers!
Mmm!